before we do get started, Matthew, if you would just kind of give us an overview of your first weeks with the club, how you've been integrating, and what
Yeah.
your experience has been like so far.
Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks. I'm with the club right now. It's been amazing working with the staff here, with the group of guys, bunch of good guys, and the way we play, it's been amazing, and I'm enjoying it at the moment.
Excellent. Thank you. Olivia, get started.
Hi, my name is Yeontae from Korea Daily. So I have two questions. The first one is, you joined mid-session like Sony. So what's the difference have you noticed in the team atmosphere or playing style before and after he arrived?
After he
Yeah,
arrives,
before and after he arrived.
Sonny has been amazing since he arrived. He brings energy to the team. He's a guy that makes a lot of jokes in the locker room and even on the pitch. And we all know his quality on the pitch. He's an unbelievable football player, soccer player, and for sure he's gonna help us. He's been amazing with Tottenham, with all the team that he played for, and yeah, it's having him here. It's a privilege for us, and we're gonna take him on our side and help him the best that we can.
Thank you. And second one is, coming from playing Canada and Switzerland. So what's the biggest difference you felt in team or cultures or MLS playing style since you joined?
Um, I'm already like used to playing MLS because I'm from Montreal and I play with Montreal, so I'm used to the MLS. Coming from also the Switzerland league, it's a league that was a bit different, but a bit more like open and counter attack. Here it's more organized. I feel a bit more possession of the ball, and it's a style I think that fits me better. And with the team and the way that we play, I think it fits me better.
Hi, I'm
Yes.
from SBS. So, in training so far, what it's been like linking up with Son and the midfield to attack transition.
It's been amazing. The guys next to me, the midfielders, are amazing players that make the job easier. And with Sonny on the in front of us, with his run, with his control of the ball, and everything that he's doing, it's just make the job easier for us to get. When we have the ball, we have more time on the ball. We can pick up passes for him and for the others. So it's just a guys that make us the job easier.
Any other questions? No? Okay. That'll do.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Matt.
Thank you.
Nate, if you would, just kind of give us your thoughts about training this week and how it's been working with Sonny since he has joined the team.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think training this week has been good. It's been, the first week or second week that we've had where we don't have 2 games in between or 2 games in a week. So, we had a lot of time to recuperate, regenerate, and just be ready for this next game. Every game matters now to the end of the season. And, yeah, we just want to finish as high in the table as possible. As for Sonny, I think he's an awesome addition. He's a great player, great guy. I think there's a lot that we could learn from him, everybody, including myself. And yeah, he already showed how dangerous he is in his debut, and hopefully he could do it even more.
Recording in progress.
Thank you, Nate. We'll get started with questions on site. Olivia, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Olivia from Korea Daily. I have one question. So you played the full 90 minutes in Chicago games. Did the way you managed the game or your options change before, after, and after Son came on? And if so, what way did you adjust your tempo or style of play?
Yeah, I think whoever's on the field, you have to play to their strengths and try to help them out. And obviously, Sonny's super fast, so maybe the through balls were more on, when he came in. And so yeah, I just try to give him the best advantage he could get, and he made great runs and he helped us, and I try to help him.
Next question, June.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm from SBS, Korean language TV news station. So I have one quick question. So as a forward, how do you see Son's arrival changing the way defensive lineup against you?
I think it's just another super dangerous threat. You know, we already have Denis Bouanga, who's one of the best in the league, and you know, if anything, it's going to help him out more, just because you know it's another guy to worry about, another guy to be super scared of, and yeah, I think all defenses should be worried.
Hey Nate, George with Reuters. I just wanted to ask you, in terms of you know, that learning factor, you know, having Sonny's experience in Europe and bringing that over to the MLS and the club, you know, what are you most excited to work, you know, to kind of learn from him on and off the pitch?
I think just the intensity. I think he's always intense. He just shows, you know, his level always. He doesn't really, you know, maybe at least so far he hasn't taken really a lighter day. He's always just on top of it, and yeah, I just kind of have to follow that and respect it, and just, you know, take what I could get from his experience.
Okay. No problem. All right. Any questions on the Zoom? Seeing none, we will end with one last question. Playing in between Denis and Son, what is that experience like for you in the first game, and how do you see that for you going forward? How does your game work with theirs?
I mean, I think they're both just dangerous players, you know, so it's going to help me out, because if everybody's worried about them, then maybe they'll be less worried about me. And, you know, if I do good enough, then, you know, maybe they'll be more worried about me for a second, and then that helps them get open. And so, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you, guys.
Two questions.
Yes.
The first one is, how was the Sonny chemistry with other players for today, training? And then second one is, what are you looking for Sonny for the next game, this coming up next game?
Yeah, the chemistry couldn't be better. I think he's integrated himself in a very quick manner, in a very positive manner. It's very open, forthcoming, communicative, and you know, he has a lot of charisma. And something I wasn't expecting is he's very open with some of our younger players and sharing his experiences already in the getting to know each other process. So it's been amazing with him so far, and really looking forward to see how that progresses into possibly a leadership role in the future for him. So, you know, and on the field, what we expect of every attacker is production, in assists and goals, and he's done that in training, and he did in his first game, the first half hour with LAFC in Chicago, and we expect more of that, and I'm pretty sure he expects that of himself as well. Mm-hmm.
George?
Oh, hey, Coach. Coach, this is George with Reuters. It's kind of a two-pronged question. In terms of the camaraderie, I think you talked a little bit about it. Nate shared that, you know, he's a hard worker, and that's kind of rubbing off already. So can you talk a little bit about the camaraderie that you've seen already within the training sessions? And then secondly, you know, the victories on the road are very important. Can we expect to see Sonny out on the starting 11 in this coming up road trip?
You can expect us to post a lineup 90 minutes prior to the game. Yeah, I think his work rate in training, his professionalism is definitely something of an added bonus, and our younger players can definitely look to him as an example. As was Olivier Giroud, as was Giorgio Chiellini, and so I think, and Hugo Lloris, and I think these types of players do not reach those levels of the game without being top pros and putting in the hard work. And I can share some of Sonny's sprint distances in training dwarf some of our other players, and I think that is something we will definitely share with the group. And if you want to play at his level, then there is no sugarcoating it. You need to run, and you need to run at the right moments and to the right spaces. And it's a wonderful example. But again, this is professional sports, and we will judge everybody by the performances in games, and Sonny as well.
Okay.
Hi, Coach. I'm Kate from SBS.
Hi.
So, first of all, how quickly do you think Son's adapt into the LAFC style of play? And then secondly, like, with both Denis and Son available for the left wing position, like, how do you plan to utilize them in the upcoming game?
You know, we've been we at LAFC, when we recruit players, we talk about certain profiles fitting the way we want to play, and we've been doing this for many years now. And all along the way, I can tell you for at least the last 5 years that we have been talking about a player like Sonny, a profile like Sonny, and to now have the profile actually here that we were speaking about for many years, should answer that question in itself. What he is as a player is exactly how we envision our attackers to be. Somebody who's constantly moving, attacking spaces, can combine, but also hurt teams, on the counter attack, can break teams down in a deep block. So he is a complete package for the way we interpret attackers. Other clubs may have different ideas, but for us, he's definitely our profile. Whether he comes through the middle and Denis on the left, or sometimes Denis more towards the middle or on the left, we're open to our attackers interchanging positions, and we like to scout players who can play in all three positions across the front three. Having that said, throughout the 90 minutes, the players are in complete control of what they want to do and where they want to be on the field. And from what I've seen in training, all of our attackers, whether it's Nate, David, Sonny, and Denis, all four have shown good understanding of each other and interchanging of positions. So I look forward to creating some chaos in the back lines of our opponents moving forward. And I would think that Sonny probably comes more through the middle than he does on the flanks.
Hi, my name is Youngjae from Korea Daily. My question is about the team atmosphere and fan impacts. So, what's the positive changes or influence has Son brought to the team? And also, recently, many Suns fans have attended the match. And do you feel this approach has impact on player performance, like motivation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think bringing a high-profile player in like Sonny has definitely given the group put some wind in our sails and give us some motivation for sure as a group. If I were a player on LAFC and I have a player like Sonny coming in, I would be very happy. And I can tell you by the reaction from the players that is the case. And having a player who can finish plays, having a player who can make the team better, can definitely motivate other players and give our team an advantage over other teams, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And from the first half hour in Chicago, I think that's what we saw. And now it's a matter of replicating that, but hopefully now for a little longer than a half an hour in New England or in Boston.
Any other questions on site? And seeing none online, that'll do. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, great. Thank you. Good day.
Thanks, Coach.